I think Germany has a good kind of football school. So for us Germans, it's very important to train and to learn. A lot of other countries say the Germans are too serious and they don't take it too easy. But maybe that's good for us. So we are very focused on what we can do, and we cannot do everything, but we can brew good beer, build good cars, and play good football. And so that's the reason why we develop everything from year to year, and that makes it so successful.
The system, of course, the academic system and the scouting system, and even the economical system. If it comes to the structure of the German football, they don't spend a lot of money. They love to invest in youth. So it's all about the system. Plus, if you look to the stats, Germany had the most official players. Signed in the federation. So it's all about the system, as I said, and about generating talents for years. Now I know it's pretty different. Spain is ahead, England is ahead, but still Germany a powerhouse in European and world football, of course.
So I'm Alexander, and I can't believe I was right with my prediction. My prediction was a 2-0 win for Germany against Denmark. I knew it would be easier for Germany than the game before. It was the game against Switzerland, and I knew that Denmark would be the easier opponent. But to be honest, I was very lucky. There were a few decisions by the referee that helped me with my prediction. I think Germany would have won in any case, but it could be also have been a 2-1 or something like this. So I was lucky. But it was a very good game for the German team. It was way better than the match before against Switzerland. So that's very good for us. Everything worked very well, even with a slightly different lineup. That's also good. That worked. So I'm really looking forward to the next matches. I wonder if my next score prediction will also be right. So let's see and let's hope, and hope to see Germany in the quarterfinals. Yeah, and maybe they go on until playing in the finals. Yeah, hope so.
I predict Spain to reach the semi-final, even though I wish Germany can pass Spain in the quarterfinals if they qualify from the round of 16. But for the sake of the tournament as well, Germany is good to be in the semi-final, just like World Cup 2006. I think Portugal will be in the semi-final as well. On the other side, I think Austria and Switzerland will make it. For now, Spain is the team to beat.
With my predictions, I predict a Spain, Germany in the quarterfinal and a Portugal, France. I don't know if you can predict who is going to win, but I think Germany will make it to the semi-final, not Spain. And France will make it to the semi-final, not Portugal. So it's going to be Germany, France. For the other semi-final, it's going to be Holland who's going to make it to the semi-final, not Romania or Austria. Italy and not England. So it's going to be Holland, Italy, Germany, France. England, oh my God, England is, I think, one of the most boring teams, one of the less efficient teams. I'm not seeing any team anyway. I'm not seeing any team in England. I'm seeing just some personal efforts from the players. The players are lost. They don't have a system. Saka is lost. Foden is lost. Bellingham is lost. Bellingham is playing for himself. Harry Kane is trying to make something from nothing. I'm not seeing any team. England is a completely another story. Another remark: players are tired. All the major tournaments they come at the end of all the clubs games, and you know how many games they are playing. They are playing more than 60-70 games per season. If you are an English team, you play more than 100 with the League Cup and the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup and the Big League and the Premier League. You play like more than 100 games, and you come to the major tournament to play another 7-8 games. while you should be resting in a yacht in south of France. They cannot run. They cannot run. Foden is tired. Bellingham is tired. The Harry Kane is exhausted. It looks like they are tired. They are very tired. The team was boring. That's why they're not conceding any goals. The team is very boring. They are conceding goals. Of course, they're not gonna concede goals. All the playing is focused on in the midfield. You don't have a real football. Did you watch the last game of England? Oh my god! I wish I would die. I wish. Please let it finish as soon as possible.
I think the longer it obviously goes without winning a trophy, the more it becomes a kind of a monkey on your back, and it's taken years for England to get to even competing to win trophies. And like I say, the longer it goes on, the harder it gets. They've made a lot of mistakes over the years in terms of managers, in terms of squad selection, mentality of players, and the atmosphere within the camp has not always felt right. And that's why I'm such a big fan of Gareth Southgate. Sure, he does things that irritate me and annoy me at times, but I genuinely believe that England wouldn't be where they are at the moment without Gareth Southgate. And I think what he's created with these players, almost like the club team like atmosphere, I think he deserves an awful lot of credit for that. And almost if we don't win a trophy under Gareth Southgate, I almost kind of feel like we never will. And especially when you look at this group of players now as well, there's something different that I haven't felt since probably Euro 96 with these players. And under Southgate, it's felt like we're just waiting to take that final step. And we've been to semi-finals, we've been to finals, and we've not quite done it. I do feel now 4 tournaments in under Gareth Southgate, if England do get to a final, I think they've now got the mentality to get over the line and win a trophy. These players are winning trophies at club level now. They're successful at club level, and they've got that tournament experience. So I think there's something that I feel has now changed that hasn't been there in tournaments gone by.
They were always close to win the title. We remember in 1990 they had the golden generation with Bobby Robson also as a manager. Also in 1996 the Euro was in England, and they lost they lost the penalties against Germany, so it's pure luck. Most of the times they didn't have a golden generation. When they had the golden generation, they didn't have the good coach, and when they had the good coach, they didn't have the golden generation. Now it's the case, they have a golden generation, but they have an average coach. So it's most of the times it's bad coaching, and the other was pure luck.
I don't think it's the issue of how they play. They've been playing very well, and also the selection criteria, in my opinion, has been very great. It's just that it's not coming together where it matters most at the end. You look at the World Cup group stages, they were amazing, and then the knockout stages, then they met France, then that was the end of their journey. The Euros were the best as well. They went all the way to the finals. They lost on penalties. So I think it's closer now, for them to start winning major trophies. They do have a chance. Now the opportunity has presented itself with the Euros as well. Another opportunity for a major silverware. So we'll see how it goes.
I think there's been a lot of changes on the bench with the coaches. There's been a lot of situations with players that didn't seem to work well, the ones with the others. There were a lot of disappointments. Everything started to grow in the heads, and also because everyone was so confident that Spain could have won at least, or that generation of players could have won at least one more Euro. That sometimes the mental ability that you have to overcome disappointment is not enough. I think it's one of the things that made Spain not be able to beat other national teams that were probably not as good as them, at least individually. And finally, the mess with the coaches and the federation that has been going on over the last years definitely hasn't helped. hopefully everything is more stable now and we could be back on a good path. But I hope they do a great tournament and they are sparked for the following tournament.